Hey everybody. Okay, so I got a lot of comments, and I kind of had a mixture between some people liked me without my goatee, and some people want me to grow my goatee back. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the smoothness and everything. Like right now, it's starting to grow back in. My face grows like that. And so it kind of like grows in rather quickly. So I got kind of stubble going on right now. Let's see. I had, a bunch of comments, and it was really weird because it wouldn't let me approve any of my comments today. And I couldn't see any of the comments that all of you left me. And it said that I kept, getting comments and everything, but I couldn't see them. So finally tonight I was able to look at the comments and approve the comments. So thanks everybody for commenting. And the rating, that's always awesome. Today I went to the doctor, and just kind of like a normal checkup. Got some blood work taken and everything like that. And it's kind of cool because I am getting a scooter. Not the kind of scooter that you're thinking of. I would like to get actually, I'd rather get like a crotch rocket motorcycle, a Ninja. I would love it. But with me being a hemophiliac and, the whole getting in an accident, most likely dying, I'm kind of swaying to the other side of living. So, I'd rather live than die. I don't know, call me quirky, it's just something that I like to do. I like to live. But, anyways, I'm getting a scooter. It's from, I'm sure you've seen the infomercials and everything, from the scooter store. It's the one with the old people, the old people riding around, singing that song, You Make Me Love You, or something like that, some weird song that old people are singing. I'm going to have to tape it. Next time I see that infomercial, I'll tape it and put it up, because it's probably the most corniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Actually, I've seen a lot of really corny stuff, but it gets up there pretty high on the scale. But it's a scooter. It's not, I should say it's a power chair. It's not like the one that has the handles out in front that you steer and everything. It's the one where there's a joystick on the actual armrest and everything. And the thing goes like, I think I read 25 miles per hour. It's like, screw that. I'm not even going to take my car anymore. I'm just going to jump in my power chair and go to Walmart or something. That thing charges. That doesn't take gas. I mean, I think the thing is pretty quick. So it's going to be kind of fun, like going through like the store or something, knocking people down. And I'm going to have to put I'm going to put one of those, like air horn things on it. Like they had in Dukes of Hazzard, like on the car, the horn. I'm going to put one of those on it. I'm going to like totally deck it out. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have some ground effects, some red ground effects on it. I'm going to put a bass on the back, playing, some big old Christian music as I'm like going through the store. Have the speakers come up like this. It's going to be awesome. Okay, anyways, so I had to go to the doctor to get a full evaluation for me to be eligible to get this power chair. So they called today, the people at the scooter store. It's just a weird name, the scooter store. They called and told me that they got the paperwork. My doctor faxed it over, and it could take about a week and a half, 2 weeks for me to get this all situated. This is mainly just to have this, the power chair. I mean, I love my manual wheelchair because it's really building my upper body like hardcore. I know I mentioned in a previous video blog that we put a ramp up in the basement, and so I have to go up and down this big ramp. And I mean, it's not like, a ramp like this. I mean, it's a good sized ramp. So it's a good, yeah. So going up and down that like constantly, I'm really starting to build my arms up, and I'm losing my man boobs, which is awesome. And so like I'm starting to build all of my chest muscles and my back muscles again. I pretty much lost all of that when my ankle started going crap because I couldn't do anything. So it's going to be kind of cool because, I'm not going to ditch my manual wheelchair. I'm not going to get lazy on it and be like, well, now that I have a power wheelchair, I'm just going to use that all the time. No. I take my manual wheelchair, I go around the block a couple times, and, just to get exercise. Good cardio. And, but the electric wheelchair is going to be more for when I have. The only thing that sucks about the manual wheelchair is that I get shoulder bleeds from it. So when I have a shoulder bleed, obviously I can't use my manual wheelchair, so I'll be able to use my my power chair. So it'll be pretty cool. It's going to be kind of interesting to see if it's going to get me up the ramp, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to be stuck in the basement like a cave-dwelling kid on the Goonies. So, anyways, I have some questions, people. I love it. Ask me questions, guys. I love my questions. Seriously. I love to talk. When I have questions, I love to talk. And normally when I don't have questions, I don't have anything to talk about. Because I do this pretty much all the time. I sit in the basement and work. I go out with friends and stuff and everything. So, ask questions. So, one of the questions that I had a while ago that I forgot to talk about is, somebody had said something about karate. I did take Taekwondo. I took Taekwondo for a very long time. I started when I was about 6, and I stopped when I was maybe 17, around 17 or so. I ended up becoming an instructor, and a lot of people was like, whoa, how do you do that? You have hemophilia, you're getting bleeds. And the funny thing is, the more disciplined, at least for me personally, the more disciplined that I was, the more that I strained my body, and the more that, I pretty much just let my mind take over, and my body, it would hurt. I'd have bleeds out the I don't want to cuss too much. I'd have bleeds like crazy. And, but my mind was so much stronger than my body. Because my body really isn't all that great. Because, there's so much crap wrong with me. So my mind really has to substitute. And, even if I would have a really bad bleed or something, I'd just do it anyway. The mind is amazing. You can really do a lot of crap with your mind that your body won't allow you to do. So, I ended up becoming an instructor for the dojo, and I was 2nd degree black belt, and I taught a lot of people. It's kind of weird because I started being an instructor when I was 15, and I was teaching people twice and 3 times my age, and there was a lot of people that would, because you're not going to really listen to a 15-year-old. At my age, it would be hard for me to listen to a 15-year-old. I'd tell them to go somewhere. But, when you're in a dojo, you really have to be disciplined, and you have to listen to, I guess, your elders. I really wasn't a whole lot of people's elder, but I was superior to them. At least in the dojo I was. So, yeah, I was 2nd degree black belt, and I did get a lot of bleeds from it, and I ended up stopping when I turned around 17, just because I was, kind of tired of it, and I wanted to kind of, I guess, move on. I still, it's helped a lot. I've gotten into a lot of, scuffles here and there that it's really paid off. I don't ever go around looking for a fight because, my luck, I go around looking for a fight, I will find that one person that can kick my ass. So, yeah, don't do it. I do know how to stand up for myself. I know how to, I've put a couple people on the ground that are twice my size. It's just, I don't like to do it. I mean, I love to do it. It's very, makes you feel very powerful, but, it's not good. So, that's pretty much how that all goes. So I hope that answered your question. I don't remember who asked, and I don't remember what blog it was that it was asked, so I can't really go back and look. Liz Mutt had a couple questions that she wanted me to answer, so I'll make that kind of quick. Alright, the first question is, do I have any siblings? I have one sister. She means a lot to me. I love her very, very, very much. She's a very, very important person in my life. She has a husband and 2 kids. I showed you the picture that her daughter drew me, that one, in my last video blog. She has 2 kids, 16 and 11. And my sister is 38. Hold on, she'll kill me if I get this wrong. Yes, she's 38. So she lives pretty close. I go out there quite a bit, over to her house and hang out with her and my brother-in-law and my nieces. So yeah, I have a blast over there. So I do have a sister. The next question is, how did your parents handle you having hemophilia? My dad was pretty much, he didn't understand it. He didn't want to believe it. He was pretty much a basket case. He broke down. Because, again, back then it wasn't real common that, a lot of people didn't know what it was. It was nothing like today. Still today, not a lot of people know what it was. Back then, nobody knew what it was. My mom, both of them were a complete mess. They didn't know what to do. They went out and got a bunch of books and all kinds of stuff to try and learn about it. But they dealt. I wouldn't imagine having better parents, because they did everything that they had to do. So that's pretty much how they reacted. The next one is, how would you handle it if your daughter was a carrier? I wouldn't have any choice on it. So yeah, I don't know. She'd be a carrier, so be it. I'm not gonna, love her any less, or, it happens. So, also she asks, what are your views on choosing the sex of your child, or if they have hemophilia before they are born? Okay, what are your views on choosing the sex of your child, or if they have hemophilia before they are born? If I could choose the sex of my child, I want it. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed I'm a very religious person, and I believe what God wants me to have, I will have. I don't believe that people should play God. Just like the whole cloning thing and everything, I disagree against it. Because all it is a tiny, insignificant person trying to play the role of God, and it just doesn't work that way. So no, I would never choose the sex of my child. If I knew my child had hemophilia before they were born, then they have hemophilia. I'd rather none of my kids have hemophilia, because I know how it was for me growing up, and I don't want any of my kids to be like that. The next one is, would I ever consider adoption? Yes, I would, very, very much so. There's a lot of kids out there that need homes, need loving parents, and I would love to adopt. I would rather adopt. I would like to have a child of my own, and then I would like to adopt a couple kids. There's a lot of kids out there that have been abused and don't have parents and are bounced from orphanage to orphanage and all of this stuff, and so I don't think it's fair to them, and I think a lot of these people, they take for granted people who do have children and who can have children really take for granted that. And I think a lot of people that can have kids, I think they are blessed to be able to adopt. I think it's really good, the strict nature of the rules about adoption, the way that people have to, go through to adopt a child. I think that's great, but also I think it's really discouraging a lot of people to not adopt, here in America. And there's so many more people that, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against with people going overseas and adopting children. Not one bit at all. But I think people do that because it's a lot easier to do it overseas than to actually do it here in America. And I think that's not as fair to the kids that are here. And I know, the majority of the other countries in the world aren't nowhere near as fortunate as people here in America are. But I think just America in general takes advantage of what we really have and takes it too lightly. But yes, I would love to adopt a child. If not, here in America, then overseas, whichever. And again, I think it's great that people go overseas to adopt, because the children over there do not get it as good as children here. I mean, even in orphanages and foster homes and everything like that, they get it a lot better than kids over there. In Russia or China or Japan or anything like that. So I think it's great that people go overseas to adopt. So I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm mixed up with that. But yes, I would love to adopt a child. So yes, that was all my questions. Let's see. I believe I don't have any more questions. I'm going to see if I had any questions on my last video blog. Oh, and Barb, no, Netflix has not yet paid me for the plug I gave them. So, Netflix, if you're watching, you can make the check payable to me. And you could send it, you have my address because you send me movies. Or at least give me like a lifetime subscription to Netflix. That would be fantastic. So, yeah, that would be great. Definitely great. I'm feeling a little bit better than I was actually, no, I really wasn't. I was feeling kind of worse today than I did yesterday. I'm not too sure why. So, hopefully I don't get sick again. That'd be bad. Let's see, people. Okay, so I'm done. Just an FYI, I don't know if any of you guys liked, if you guys like Charmed, the TV show, but the season 8 is coming out this Tuesday, a week from tonight. So, go get it. Also, Smallville, season 6 is coming out next Tuesday. I don't know if you guys like that, so it's just, you know, an FYI for you guys if you even care. I don't really care if you care, so whatever. Oh, my electricity has been crazy. It keeps like flickering, and then my computer's kept turning off, and I think I have like a short in my electricity wall. So right now I've like getified my basement, and I have all my power strips hooked up to a heavy-duty extension cord, and my extension cord is plugged into my bathroom down here. So that's the way I'm running my business. Yeah. So anyways, guys, alright, I think I am about finished with this video blog. So everybody have a great night. Oh, I forgot to do the tape recorder. I want to do the tape recorder. I'm not going to do it right now. Okay, so if you like what you saw, if you're new to watching me, there's an orange button right up there that says subscribe. Please subscribe to my videos. I love having new people join my videos. I have a bunch of subscribers, but I only hear from a certain few amount of people. Please, everybody, comment. I appreciate my comments. I love my comments, and I love questions, guys. So thank you, Liz Mutt, for the questions. I love talking about something, and I hate doing a video blog, and normally it comes to the point where I don't even want to do a video blog because I have nothing to talk about. So give me something to talk about, people. Anything in the world. Give me something. Okay, so with all that being said, there's an orange button right up there. Hit subscribe. You'll get my videos as soon as I get them up, all up on the YouTube thing. And please comment on my videos and rate my videos. Hit that 5th star. That would be fantastic. To all the new people that are watching, hello, and my name's Drew. You have tuned into my show, The Missing Factor, where I like to talk about anything and pretty much nothing at all. So, okay. So with all that being said, everybody have a fantastic night, and I will talk to all of you very soon. Alright? Night, everybody.